RainierAvenueRadio.world community update on free or low-cost Apple Health enrollment through December 15th. In Washington State, Medicaid is called Apple Health, and it provides preventative care like cancer screenings, treatment for diabetes and high blood pressure, and many other healthcare services. Enrollment is now open through December 15th. Online at wahealthplanfinder.org or call the customer support center at 855-923-4633. Once again, Apple Health enrollment is now open through December 15th at wahealthplanfinder.org or by calling 855-923-4633. This has been your RainierAvenueRadio.world community update.
Lock in Fresh Juice, the newest hip-hop and R&B.
Every Wednesday night from 9 to 11 p.m.
on Rainier Avenue Radio.
You know we got the dopest artists rocking with us every single week. It's myself, D-Money.
Taylor Hart.
And Bite-Size Patron, which is Fresh Juice every Wednesday. It's still Sophia.
You can tune in the radio station. We'll provide you with more information. Radio Avenue Radio.
Welcome to Real Estate and Money, a half-hour program on RainierAvenueRadio.world designed to help you whether you're a buyer, seller, investor, or renter in real estate. Your hosts are three local professionals who will escort you on your journey. Violeta Strash, who has years of media advertising and marketing experience and brings this extensive knowledge to John L. Scott Real Estate and all our clients. Tina Lombard, who is a mortgage loan originator with Cardinal Financial with over 28 years of experience, and Elsie Chaudoin, who has over 13 years of experience as a licensed real estate broker. And now here's Violeta, Tina, and Elsie.
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to our show.
Yeah, Elsie, go ahead. Are you doing our intro?
No, I'm not. However, we are Real Estate and Money.
We're just blown away by the screen. This is a beautiful format, Rainier Avenue Radio. Just a new format, and it looks amazing. So we're just kind of set back a little bit because this looks really good. Very good. Yes.
I don't know how to do my virtual background, though. Daniel says I need a green screen.
This is very sharp. Yeah. This is nice. This is really nice. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us today on Real Estate and Money. We are your team for anything real estate related and, of course, financials with Tina Lombard Harris. Tina Lombard. The phone numbers to call us, you'll see it on the screen, 206-290-9685. And outside the show, you can call us at 206-717-4490. Should you need to call each one of us individually for certain matters that relates to one of us, you see on screen, no, you don't. We used to have our names and phone numbers on there, but I see today we do not have it. We are on a new format, as Tina mentioned. So we'll just continue on and call in to our 717-490 if you need to get a hold of us. Elsie, you're up with the housing update.
All right. So we're looking at the week of December 8th through the 14th of 2020. So the weekly update for King County, we have active 243 homes at the average price of $941,000. We have sold 488 homes at the average price of $931,000. And in 2019, we have sold 462 homes at the average price of $821,000, which gives us an increase year after year of 13%. In Pierce County, we're looking at active homes of 94 at the average price of $539,000. We have sold 301 homes at the average price of $465,000. And in 2019, we have sold 300 homes at the average price of $420,000, which gives us an increase of 10%. And in Snohomish County, We have active 83 homes at the average price of $595,000. We have sold 208 homes at the average price of $654,000. And in 2019, we've sold 215 homes at the average price of $541,000, which gives us the biggest increase out of all 3 counties this week of 20%. Wow.
Wow.
So I don't know if you guys noticed, but last week the inventory was a little higher than this week. This week it seems like inventory is a little down. So that's our weekly update.
Wow. Wow. Still, it sounds like it's going strong. It's not stopping.
No, we're still in double-digit increases. So
Great. Well,
yeah.
speaking of increases, today's topic is we're going to be talking about buying and selling, particularly selling. So if you're going to be selling in 2021, very shortly here, we've got some tips for you on getting your home prepared and how to get the financing to get your home prepared and how to get the financing after you sell your home, where you want to go. So we're going to be talking about that today. So
Yes, we will be.
Yeah, we have a recent seller on the air live with us right now, Ms. Violeta.
Oh,
well, yeah. Yes. I know it was a very easy process to go through, but at the end of the day, there was some real quick changes that happened. It was too real to be true, but regardless, we are out of our home. We're in an apartment for the time being until I find our next home. And where were we last week, Elsie? We talked about what sellers need to do to find the right agent.
Correct.
And what are we going to do next?
Well, we're going to continue our series with marketing and negotiating. So once you have your home on the market with the right agent, then going through how they're going to market your home and then how they're going to negotiate the offers that are coming in. So you guys ready to dive into it?
Yes. Go ahead.
All right. So in a seller's market, there's really not a lot of things that you need to do to market. Basically, you put the sign in the yard, you list it on the MLS and put your key box on the door and wait until people show up, right? Is that what happened to UV?
Yeah, well, prior to that, there was a lot of getting things ready and, the curb appeal was one thing we needed to look at. And then any remodeling or any big things that we needed to do prior to getting the house on the market, we went ahead and did that. And one of the things that we did was we put a new roof in the house. So, go into a consultation kind of phase where you can some like Elsie, and you ask Elsie what she thinks as far as what I need to do to get my house ready. So inside and out, took a look at doing some changes, some remodeling inside, and then making sure the outside, our gardener, our landscape crew is ready, make it look nice, the street view, and then we got all those things ready to go. And I don't know, it's distracting, all that noise. Sorry, but what else can we do already?
So it's very true. Yeah, prior to having your house on the market go live, there is a little bit of prepping up to do. As an agent, I think when I go to do my interviews, I like to find out where it is that the seller's at. So how motivated they are, what their timeline is, if they have the funds to make improvements on the home. And then I give them 2 scenarios. One that is more of an as is, this is what your home's gonna sell for. Or if you were to make improvements on the home, then this is what the home can sell for as well. And then have them make that decision. And I know, V, that you were talking about one of your programs that you folks have at John L. Scott, where, that the agent or the agency can also help make those improvements by giving them cash advance in
Yes.
getting that Ready.
There's a John L. Scott program called Market Ready Plus, and we help the sellers whatever you need. There are two options. One is to have me as like the listing agent to help you find the right vendors that will help you with the model or getting everything ready from touch paint to maybe a new roof, and getting much needed landscape work or staging. Based on the equity of your house, we will give you the option of either working with or working with the general contractor who will schedule all those for you and get it ready on time, get it ready to list, get it on the market. So that will help you with financing. And there's other options for financing, stuff like that, right, Tina?
Yeah, there's a lot of different options for financing. And what Violeta is trying to talk about is, a lot of people, when you sell your home, you may have equity. You may want to turn your phone off or something. It could be your phone interfering, your internet on your phone, because it's only your voice that's
whose phone? I don't know.
Yeah, but anyways, if you have equity in your home, you're a seller. Let's say that you owe maybe $300,000 on your house. Your house is worth $600,000. So you have $300,000 worth of equity, and then you have a new roof that you want to fix, or you want to do some flooring, or you want to do some renovation. But you don't want to use your cash. Let's just say you don't have the cash. So how do you tap into that extra equity? And in this example that I just talked about, you would have $300,000 of equity. How do you tap into that? Well, Violeta has a program through John L. Scott that she's talking about, in which they help you with financing, which is secured against your home. Now, I don't know anything about that because that's not my program, but I do know about home equity loans, and I do know that a lot of clients tap into their equity, and it's just a short little, equity loan that's secured by your house until you get the renovations taken care of. And of course, when you sell your house, you pay off that line of credit. It is attached to your house. So that's what she was referring to. A lot of people, they get too scared, when they try to sell their house, there's going to be too many repairs or there's too much to do in your house. They don't have the cash. You don't want to have the cash for that because you figure you're selling the house anyways. But getting a line of credit attached to the house in which you're selling is a very good idea. So you could make those needed repairs, make your house more marketable, and when the agent lists it, it will be much more desirable for a prospective buyer.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's other programs actually out there as well. When I used to work for the senior real estate company, they did exactly that because a lot of seniors did not have the cash on hand to be able to do that. And what we would do is we would cash advance them that amount, and then actually go in there and partner up with them and make the repairs for them, and then be able to sell it for a lot more money. And in this market, people like move-in ready versus as is, and so that's going to sell at top dollar.
Right. Now, am I correct? There are some items that if you just put in, it's not going to really increase the value. But there are some items, if you fix or renovate, it will definitely increase. You get twice as much money back than you are spending. Am I right?
Correct.
So
yes.
What items should you stay away from repairing? I mean, an upgrade in the color of your floor, of your walls, is that going to make a difference? Or maybe, a renovated bathroom? What are the upgrades you make that's worth a penny for penny, dollar for dollar?
Yeah, so the top items are kitchens and bathrooms. That's what needs to get updated the most. And then your front door, just put a fresh coat of paint on there. As far as painting your home, you could do some cosmetic items like painting your home. You could change out the carpets in there, or just give it like a really good carpet cleaning as well. So if there's like spots and you know that they can come out through carpet cleaning, I would suggest doing that instead of having to rip out all the whole carpet and redo it, because I know that that's a lot of money as well.
One thing with painting, we have people that can't see beyond the purple room or the orange room.
Right,
so better to go towards the neutral side if you're painting rooms, so that a lot of people want to visualize their color, their decor around that room. So it'd be better and in the long run cheaper to just keep neutral walls when you're getting ready to sell. And then I think a roof costs a lot of money. Roof and gutters cost a lot of money, but will you get some of that money back, Elsie?
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're making those upgrades and those needed repairs, absolutely you'll get it.
Right.
How much? It depends on the market and what the buyer's looking to buy it for.
Yeah.
So
we're I think we're Daniel's signaling us we're at our halfway mark.
Okay.
So go ahead and play roll film.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violeta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North, Elsie Chaudoin with Keller Williams Mountain to Sound and the Elsie Legacy Group, and Tina Lombard with Cardinal Financial. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
So Elsie, I'm so glad you brought up the paint, because you're right. I mean, when I came to my house, I love my house, but this lady had chartreuse. She had pink. She had very window. What else is going on? I don't know about, But yeah, I mean, paint is a huge thing. And that's actually a simple upgrade, isn't it?
yes, it is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people will sell their house. They'll empty out all the furniture and then it's still themed, but no furniture to go with it. So it makes it really hard again to have that buyer visualize, well, why would they have pink curtains and, green wall or something? They're not seeing the theme to it. Wallpaper too, can really date the house as well. So back in the 80s when wallpaper was really popular, curtains with those, like those draped kind of curtains, those actually date the house as well. So if anything, take those down, please.
This is true. Wow. So now I'm going to go launch right into financing. After you sell your home. So a lot of people, when they're selling their home, selling your home is just half the journey. Now you have to think about where I'm going to go. Am I going to buy another house? So what can you do as a seller to get ready for your next house? Now you're going to be a buyer. A lot of people, they hesitate from selling because they don't know how much they're going to qualify for. They may have bought this house back in 1994, 1995 at $150,000. Now they're getting $500,000 back on their home. And now they want to buy another house. And so they're scared about what they should do with the financing. Well, when you're selling your home, go ahead and call your mortgage loan officer then. Don't wait until after you get an offer on the table. You can actually call your loan officer up and tell them I'm selling this house and get pre-approved for a loan before you even list your property. And if you do that, then you have peace of mind. Okay, I'm going to get $380,000 proceeds from the sale of this house. You talk to your loan officer and say, what if I put down $200,000? What if I put down $100,000? What if I put down $400,000? But you can talk to your loan officer then and have a conversation on how much money you can afford, how much money you should put down, and what those monthly payments would look like. Once you settle into that information, then you'll know, okay, I'm going to sell my house, but my payments are only going to be $2,100 a month. And with that ease and that knowledge, you'll be able to sell your house with less stress.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times people say, well, what am I going to need? I haven't bought a house for 20 years, or what have you. I can't even remember. And they have all these different fears and anxious anxieties about what is needed from them. So if you have a mortgage, like for 5, 10, 15 years, it's a lot easier now. It's a lot more streamlined now. I mean, we have cell phones now. We've got online banking. We've got PDFs. We've got instant approvals, and before it used to take like a week to get pre-approved. And now, if I have everything perfect, it takes me 15 minutes to run to you and to run automated underwriting. So a lot of times if you're selling your home, put some time aside, talk to a lender and find out if I were to get this much money back from the sale of this house, how much do I qualify for? Do I need a bridge loan? Do I need to take out a home equity loan? Do I need to take out retirement? All these sort of things. And if I should sell my house, how soon can I buy my other house? Can I do a simultaneous close? Mm-hmm. Can I do it Friday and get the new keys to my new house on Friday too, which is called a simultaneous close? We call it a simo. Mm-hmm. You certainly can do that. So go ahead and talk to your mortgage loan officer now so you are prepared.
Yes.
And so I know a lot of my clients, they talk to me 6 months before they even think about selling a house. They usually have a conversation with me first and say, hey, Tina, you've done 5 of my loans. I want to buy again. I'm out of here. The kids are out. I'm out. We're moving to Tahiti and stuff. I don't know. We're moving to, this is the new thing, right? So they're moving and they're like, what do I qualify for? How much are the payments going to be? I mean, the rates are like 2 point nothing. What are the payments going to be? And a lot of times they're so jovial and excited because the payments are much lower, So they have that conversation with me up front. And when I tell them, look, your payments are going to be X, Y, Z, and you're going to put this much money down, they're like, done. And they sell their house without a lot of stress.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely what we want to do, is make it streamlined and stress-free. And I like that you brought that up, Tina, because coming up with a plan before you execute it is always a better thing. And then coming up with different scenarios and being flexible about it, that's always important as well. So let's say, I sell my house and now it's an escrow and I need to go and look for a house. Well, I have a very short time frame that I'm doing it in. And what if I find something that needs a little bit of work? If I know that I've got $500,000 to put down or to spend, maybe I'll not put down the $500,000. Maybe I'll put down 250 to 300 and take that 200 then to fix up the house so that I could make that the home that I want to live in, in the next coming years or so. So just having a plan and also being flexible is really important in the home buying process as well.
It is. And another thing I want to bring up is a lot of people now are baby boomers. A lot of the baby boomers, they're selling a 5-bedroom home and they're buying cute little condos on the lake. And a lot of them are downsizing and they're like, oh, I have to sell my house first before I buy another house. In a lot of the cases right now, because the rates are so low, you qualify for your mortgage now plus another one. So a lot of clients are like, what do you mean I qualify for 2 loans? I'm like, you can actually buy a house right now, move in and put your other house on the market. You can do that, especially in the Seattle market, when you're going to sell your house, you're going to sell your house. So a lot of times you can actually buy another house while you're living in the house you're about to sell, move out because you qualify for 2 loans. And a lot of people do not realize that with the rate so low, which is actually a point in time, this is not a normal point of time, but a lot of people can buy another house and still afford the mortgage that they have, and they can move before they even sell that other house. So you really right now with the rate so freakishly low, this is a small blip in time, a wrinkle in time. You can actually qualify for 2 mortgages. So reach out to me or somebody and find out, can I actually buy another house and then I can put my house in the market and decorate it beautiful, whatever I want, and live stress-free until I sell that house.
Right. Yeah, that definitely will alleviate a lot of stress for sure. Yeah. Especially it'll save on the purchase and you don't necessarily have to be contingent when you go to buy another house while you're selling your home.
Yeah.
So
right. And the thing is too, a lot of people say, well, I'm going to get $500,000 down on my home. When I sell this house over here, I'm going to bring $500,000. I only want to put, I only need is $100,000 to put in my new home. So my new home, let's say I don't want to take out a house for a loan of $800,000 because I'm getting $500,000 from the proceeds of my house I'm selling. Well, you can actually recast a loan. There's no prepayment penalty. If I give you a loan for $800,000 and you sell your house and you have $400 cash, you're like, Tina, I don't want to have an $800,000 balance anymore. Can I just give you $400,000 and you just recast my loan? Yeah, we can do that. So you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so recast, that's something different. That's a new term. So recast, all right. What does that consist of?
So in other words, let's say I have an $800,000 balance, or you just say $500,000 balance, and then I get $300,000 from somebody. Okay, I'm like, well, I don't want it. I don't want a $500,000 balance. I want to take that extra $300,000 and just put it down on that mortgage and make my payments go from $3,000 to $1,100. You can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
People don't know that. You can do that.
No. Yeah. So walk us through that process of recasting it. So I just make that deposit into the mortgage lender, right? The mortgage company. And then they come back with like a different plan then. So instead of like 30 years, I could like then take it down to, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so.
That would be a refinance, but you can just recast your take your balance down from like $500,000 to whatever you want. Just say, hey, I have $100,000 I want, or $80,000 or $20,000, whatever the case may be. Say, I want to put this towards the balance. What can you do? And the lenders and the servicers will tell you. So you're not stuck. So a lot of people say, well, I want the cash because I don't want to pay mortgage insurance. I want the cash from the sale of my house. to put down on the new house. So let's just wait. Don't do that, because as soon as you sell, get your mortgage, and when you sell the other house, you have a chunk of money. Just throw that down on the balance.
Okay.
And that's very easy to do. But people don't know that. And back before 2008, it's a whole different market. But now you can do stuff like that. So that out.
Call Tina if you need help.
Call Tina.
Any of this information, financing. But so, like, real quick, let's we have a few minutes left. Let's talk about holidays and gifts. What's the big gift?
The perfect gift is to buy somebody a home, especially in this market.
Yes, I want a home now. Yeah. Let's find it.
Absolutely. Yes. You know what I've been doing? I've been giving people gift certificates online. You know, like Home Depot, $50.
Who's out there shopping?
Yeah,
I don't know, but I know the two big gifts for my boys, my young men. One is the PS5. If anyone knows how to find that thing.
Oh yes, I heard that sold out.
Yeah, sold out everywhere. And then what, online?
Get it online. Order them.
We tried. Walmart had a sale on that thing, and it was sold out the minute it went on the air live. I don't know. I'm not going to babysit the internet and go online everywhere because it cannot be found. And then my other son wants the newest, greatest KitchenAid. He's a master baker, cook, everything, and this KitchenAid is like $500-$600 something. I can't find that. It's sold out too.
Well, you know, air fryers and Instapots.
He has an Instapot. I have an Instapot. I like it.
That's a great gift to get to somebody who does not know. That's a great gift.
Yeah.
My daughter actually said that she wanted one of those. Was it Shark air fryers / toasters where you kind of lift up and it kind of
ovens,
right,
ovens.
Yeah, absolutely. And so
but I hear that. Okay, I hear that it doesn't fry lumpia really well.
Well then.
Yeah, I don't know if I can have that.
Well, come on, it doesn't make it a lumpia unless you like deep fry it in some oil. Come on now.
Yeah. One of my friends got it, and she was so disappointed. Her batch of lumpia didn't turn out the same. Oh well.
She should have known better. She should have known better.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Elsie.
All right. So the ideal gift that I like to do personal gifts. And this year, hopefully nobody's listening. But they have those socks that you could personalize with people's faces on it. Oh. And so that's something that will be happening. And not just that, but years before that, I would take photos throughout the whole year and then create books and then have them binded. And then that's their gift.
That's a beautiful gift. And I think we have 10 or 15 seconds left.
Yeah, and I just have to mention there's a new show going live for the first time this Wednesday here on Rainier Avenue Radio at 6 p.m. Wednesdays. The Sentiment. It's about personal empowerment, and the host Latrice will be interviewing a celebrity chef tomorrow. So be sure to tune into that. And following this show, Real Estate and Money, we have Traveler's Guide to Venus and Mars. So from the Real Estate and Money team, I'm Violeta Strash with John L. Scott.
I'm Tina Lombard with Cardinal Financial.
And I'm Elsie Chaudoin with the Elsie Legacy team at the Keller Williams Mountains of Sound.
Thank you all for listening to us today. See you next week at 2:30. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Real Estate and Money with your hosts, Violeta Strash, Tina Lombard, and Elsie Chaudoin. For more information, call 206-717-4490. That's 206-717-4490. Go to the RainierAvenueRadio.world website to find the Real Estate and Money schedule. Or tune in to our live show every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3. We will help you find your dream home.